Alright guys, I've been trying to avoid this issue hoping that it would just go away on its own. But nope, my hand has been forced. I'm talking about the flat earth conspiracy. Apparently, there's a growing number of people out there that have come to believe that the earth is flat, and they even think the Bible supports that. I made a video some time ago entitled 10 Incredible Bible Facts to Blow Your Mind, where I included a passage from the Bible which indicates the earth is round, and I have received multiple comments from flat earthers telling me I'm an idiot because the earth is flat, apparently. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you 10 facts that flat earthers don't want you to know because they prove the earth is round. Fact number 1. Satellite pictures show the earth is round. Flat earthers often argue that NASA's satellite pictures of Earth are not true to form because they are stitched together or photoshopped. But what you don't often hear from them is that in 2012, a Russian satellite called the Electro-L took the single, stunning 121 million megapixel picture of our planet. Fact number 2. The International Space Station shows the curvature of the globe. The International Space Station has a live stream you can watch which reveals the curvature of our planet's surface. What you're watching is a recording I made of this live stream. By the way, I'll leave a link to this stream in the description box if you want to check it out for yourself. Fact number 3. You can observe the curvature of the Earth from high altitude planes. Take this U-2 spy plane traveling at 70,000 feet. Watch as I pause this video, copy the image from the cockpit to paint, and draw a straight line across the screen to reveal the curvature of the planet. As you can see, we do not live on a flat Earth. Fact number 4. Boats disappear over the horizon. Have you ever gazed upon boats drifting away from the seaport and wondered why? As they get farther and farther away, the bottom of them disappears first. The reason being is because the Earth is a sphere, and as they get farther away, they descend downwards. This is demonstrated quite well in this video created by Red's Rhetoric on YouTube. Another YouTube channel called Part of You, which is in support of the flat Earth theory, tried to debunk this by making a video with some windmills. This is a screenshot of that video, but the irony of this video is that it shows that as the windmills get farther away from the horizon, they descend downwards. The first 3 windmills from the right show this more distinctly. Also notice how on the third windmill, the black part on the bottom has disappeared. Moreover, in tracing a line across the top of the remaining windmills, you can see that it's getting slightly closer to the horizon because the windmills are on a curve. Consequently, this video only proves that the Earth is a sphere. To put this more into perspective, watch as I draw a straight line over the horizon and move it up to compare it to the lines I drew indicating the height of the windmills. This makes it very clear that the windmills are descending as they get farther away from the horizon. One more thing, why do you think they make lighthouses for boats so tall? It's to compensate for the curvature of the Earth. You see, boats from beyond the horizon wouldn't be able to see lighthouses because the curve of the planet gets in the way. Sorry for the crude representation, but I think you get my point. Fact number 5. Other planets are round. If other planets are round, which we have evidence of because they have been photographed, the logical conclusion is that the Earth is round as well. Now I know that flat earthers will say that all those photos are fake and NASA is tricking us with lies and deceptions, but you can also see some of the planets with an amateur telescope. Here's a shot of Jupiter from a telescope. Now just in case you don't think that's convincing enough, just in case you think Jupiter could be some kind of round disk, take a look at Saturn. See the ring around Saturn? There's no way a flat planet can have a ring around it like that. And this is not from NASA, this is from an amateur on YouTube. Also, what about the craters on the moon? If you trace some of the impact lines from the craters on the moon, which may be due to meteors, you can see that they indicate that the moon is a sphere because they curve. Planets are spherical. Fact number 6. The Coriolis effect. The Coriolis effect basically means that when you shoot something, like a bullet out of a sniper rifle over a long distance, say 1,000 meters, you have to compensate for the rotation of the Earth or else you may miss your target. This is impossible on a flat Earth model. A good video which shows this is demonstrating how Coriolis affects bullet drop at 1,000 yards by Gunworks on YouTube. I'm not going to play it for copyright reasons, but you can watch it for yourself and see how the guy in the video experiments shooting to the west and to the east, and the bullets are higher on the target when shooting east by 11 inches because of the rotation of the Earth. Fact number 7. Weather balloons prove the Earth is a sphere. One experiment some flat earthers have done to try and prove that the Earth is flat is sending weather balloons into the sky at over 100,000 feet and film the edge of the Earth. One popular video that did just that is entitled Dog Cam Sport Flies to the Edge of Space 110,000 feet on a balloon. At first glance, the surface of the Earth does indeed appear to be flat. But when you draw a straight line across it, you quickly see that's not the case. The Earth starts sloping down on the left-hand side of the screen. A YouTuber named The Amateur Bodybuilder took this one step further by applying various filters to this picture, which proved beyond a shadow of a doubt the Earth is a sphere. Let's take a look at a clip from his video.
Once you come over here, let's do a couple of these. Let's first try black and white. Change it to black and white. Take away all of the transitional colors that this image is using, and then heighten the colors of the actual planet. And there you go. What is that you see? It looks like a slight curve. Let's take the line tool right here and let's zoom in, come down here to one of the pixels, draw a line across, straight line at 180-degree flat line, and let's zoom back out. Look at this part right here. It's curving. It starts over here and yet it still curves.
Fact number 8. Antarctica has 24-hour days and nights. In Antarctica, which flat earthers claim is the ice ring around the planet, there are usually a couple of weeks of darkness in midwinter and a couple of weeks in summer where there is 24-hour sunlight. This has to do with the axial tilt of the Earth, and there are actually time-lapse videos on YouTube demonstrating a 24-hour day on Antarctica. This is impossible on a flat Earth model. Fact number 9, it's too large of a conspiracy. Everything that can disprove the flat Earth theory is automatically discredited by flat earthers. Their excuse is, everybody is deceiving us. NASA is deceiving us. Airline companies and pilots are deceiving us. GPS manufacturers are deceiving us. And the government of every nation in the world is hiding the fact that Antarctica is an ice ring around the flat Earth. The bottom line is, it's too large of a conspiracy. Surely, if the Earth really was flat, someone from one of these sectors would have come out and exposed it. You just can't cover up something that massive for a long period of time. Not to mention, I'm not aware of any professional experts of any fields of science who support the flat Earth theory. The most notable people who I have heard support it to date are the rapper B.O.B. and Tila Tequila, who has a history of drug problems and ranting about various conspiracy theories. She is also bipolar and has multiple personalities. Am I the only one that sees something wrong with this picture? Fact number 10. The Bible does not support the flat Earth theory. One of the claims that many flat earthers make is that the Bible supports the concept of a flat Earth. For example, 1 Chronicles chapter 16 verse 30 states, "The world also shall be stable, that it not be moved." Flat earthers interpret this to mean that the Earth is actually at the center of the universe and it doesn't move. Another way to interpret this, though, is that the Earth cannot be moved out of its orbit as it revolves around the sun. Also, Revelation chapter 7 verse 1 states, "After this I saw 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the earth." Flat earthers take this to mean that there are 4 literal corners on which the flat earth disk sits. However, the word corners here is translated from the Greek word gonia, which means something along the lines of quadrants. Gonia literally means angles or divisions, and it is customary to divide a map into quadrants as shown by the 4 directions. Next we have Job chapter 9 verse 6, and talking about God it states, "Who shakes the earth out of its place, and its pillars tremble." Flat earthers take this to mean that the earth has actual pillars. They interpret it literally. However, this statement is not meant to be interpreted literally. It's figurative. It's really talking about the sustaining power of God. This sort of poetic imagery, which includes pillars, foundations, etc., is commonly used in scripture to describe how God upholds the world. Take Job chapter 38 verses 4 through 6 for example. It reads, "Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Tell me, if you have understanding. Who determined its measurements? Surely you know. Or who stretched the line upon it? On what were its bases sunk? Or who laid its cornerstones?" We know that the earth does not literally have foundations and a cornerstone like a building. Instead, God uses this figurative language to create a mental picture for Job. These are just a few examples of scriptures that flat earthers misinterpret to try and fit their archaic model of a flat earth. They actually have more, but I'm not going to analyze all of them. I just wanted to give you a few examples to show you how they misinterpret the Bible and take scriptures out of context in order to support their claims. Not to mention, the Bible indicates that the earth is round. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 22 says God sits above the circle of the earth. The earth is round. There is plenty of scientific evidence to prove this. However, flat earthers reject all of that evidence. To them, it's a huge conspiracy. Accepting this kind of mindset is very dangerous for several reasons. First of all, it will lead others to think that you may have mental problems. Secondly, it may lead you to fall for a variety of ridiculous conspiracy theories that thrive on the internet because you rely on the claims of others instead of doing your own logical research. And last but not least, it makes Christians look stupid. And this is probably a plan of the devil. I've talked to Christians who say they use the flat earth truth as a witnessing tool. If Christians get associated with the flat earth theory, that will only discredit it in the minds of every thinking individual. They'll think it's a religion of kooks and fanatics. It's hard enough convincing people of creationism sometimes, but at least there's no irrefutable scientific evidence for the theory of evolution, and plenty in support of creation. So Christians who believe in literal creationism have a leg to stand on. Not so with the flat earth theory. Do you believe that the earth is flat or round? Give reasons as to why in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Also, if you want email alerts directly to your email inbox of my future uploads, when you subscribe, make sure you click the gear icon next to the subscribe button on my channel page and click on the send me all notifications for this channel checkbox and click save. That way, you'll never miss another upload of mine. Feel free to check out my live stream on friendlife.com as well. You can join me on PC or download the FriendLife app to your smartphone. And you can find a link to my live stream in the description box. I stream several times a week, especially on the weekends, and I post notifications when I stream to Twitter, so make sure and follow me there. God bless.